Hey, my name is Leah Day, and today I am packing up after a workshop. I've been teaching at We're So Creative in Concord, and I kind of use the same quilts and the same tools and the same materials over and over again, and it just makes sense to go on ahead and pack it up. And more than likely, if you've ever attended a Gold function and you've seen a national teacher, this is what we do. We get a big suitcase and fold up the quilts kind of in the reverse order of what you're going to be presenting it in. So the top quilt is the first thing you pull out of the bag to show everyone. And so that's what I've done here. And so the stuff on the bottom, what I usually have very last in class is either my mistake quilts that are just atrociously bad, or kind of my more over-the-top quilts showing people where they can go next. So that's on the bottom. Then it kind of progresses up through the quilts that I like to show through the middle of class when people are asking about filling and asking about using designs in real quilts. And then the top quilts are like just the basics to get them started. And right now I have butterfly and building blocks right on top because usually those I like to hang up. So that's the order of quilts that go into the suitcase. And then now on the outside I'm sticking all of this stuff, and you can see all these bins around me. I had all of these bins is kind of all the stuff, and I'm consolidating it all down into one suitcase. It's going to make it so much easier. All I have to do is walk into my closet, grab the suitcase, and I'm ready to teach a workshop. That's wonderful. So I always let people try gloves. These are the Machinagers gloves that we carry in our shop, and I always let people try them in class because it does give you so much more control when you're free motion quilting. And then Supreme sliders, and these are actually all broken sliders that I've let students try them, and then they've stitched through them in class, and so they've kind of gotten a little torn up, but they still work great, and students can try them and play with them and stuff. Then isocord thread, these are kind of some ugly colors. Usually we make a mistake when ordering isocord. We carry pear, and it's close enough to pearl that we've accidentally purchased pearl, which is a gray color. And so we end up with spools that we can't sell, so I just put them in the bin and let students try it, and it really works well. I usually inevitably have 2 or 3 students in class that their machine just doesn't like whatever thread they brought, usually a cotton thread, and so the isocord really works well. This bin, I made this little purse with a zipper, and it is full of all of my clipping supplies. I carry these big heavy-duty clippers, so that way when a student has a closed-toe foot, a foot that has a completely solid plastic base on the bottom, I can go around and break feet. So I usually start class with, by the end of class you are all going to want me to break your feet. And they kind of look at me strange, but by the end of class I'm going around and breaking feet all over the place. So it's a lot of fun. I usually have scissors, some pencils, and these clippers and a nail file to file it down, and then my gloves that I need for demonstration. I usually keep all of this in here. Some random tools, a hammer. You might need a hammer in a workshop, you never know. So all of that goes in there. And it's nice to just keep it zipped up in a pouch and have it all in one place. And then one last bin, cheater needles, sewing machine needles. You never know when someone's going to break a needle in class. Rubber bands, you need that for adjusting the foot. And more feet, high shank, low shank feet, just in case a student comes to class and doesn't have one. That usually works out well. So that's everything that I take for a workshop. I also have this bin of kind of crashing around over here, mistakes and not so pretty stitches. And I actually take student stitches in class. If they don't want to keep their practice sandwiches in class, I offer to take them. I ask for donations of ugly stitches, because one of these days I'm going to write a book and show what it actually realistically looks like when you're first getting started free motion quilting. So I'm always collecting those, and I've got quite a nice stash, so maybe this year we will write that book. But that is basically how I prepare for a workshop, and I'm kind of consolidating today, and I'm hoping all of it will fit in the suitcase, so workshops will be a lot easier to teach. Just so you know, I do teach workshops fairly consistently now at We're So Creative in Concord, North Carolina. I'm also teaching at MQX East in New Hampshire in April. So definitely check out, I'll probably link something up so you can click on it and check it out. Come take a class with me. I'd love to teach. Thank you.